All right, Power fans, welcome out to an episode, a 2024 episode of the Pirates Code podcast. We're back. We're about a month or so away, maybe a month and a half from school. So we're going to get back to having it every Wednesday, every Monday as we approach football season and get going like we did last year. But tonight, we're not coming live to you from the Pirates Cove, actually Sports Network. We're coming through my page. There was some technical difficulties, but I will be sharing it over to the network so people can check out today's special podcast. We're going to talk softball. We're going to talk 10U. The Rockport-Fulton Miners All-Stars are going to state. They have had a great run, and we do have the girls scheduled to be on. All of the players, I believe, will be on with the coaches. So we're definitely looking forward. Now, these are young girls, and so, of course, we don't know how things, some of them are shy, maybe a little noisy, but we do got them on and the coaches. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in. On the screen, I have the guy who takes care of all of our softball stuff here at Rockport-Fulton, and that's Mr. Steve Cantu. Steve, how you doing?
Hey, brother, I'm blessed and I'm happy to be here. Special night for this 10U team, so I'm excited for them.
Yeah, we asked Steve to come on. If anybody's been following last year, Steve handles all of the softball. He does other stuff too for the network, but he definitely is the head man here when it comes to softball. He pretty much knows all of the girls, the youth and stuff. So definitely turn to him for anything. So he's going to be actually doing the Q&A with the coaches and stuff. So Steve, how well do you know these girls? I'm going to let you talk a little bit so that I can send the info that needs to be to Coach Mash so we can get the girls and the coaches on.
Well, I've been watching these girls for a few years now. I watched them in the coach pitch division. They pretty much stayed together. I mean, obviously in Little League, they end up on different teams, but come All Star time, they usually come back together. The majority of the group of the girls. So last year, most of these girls were in coach pitch division. They had a coach pitch tournament, All Star tournament there in Ingleside. Just like the one they had this year. And they went out there last year, performed well. They did good. They didn't bring home the championship, but they made a good showing. So watching them this year, and again, we had four teams in the minor division, and they all battled throughout the year, and you could just see the girls' maturity over a year, and their game was just growing in leaps and bounds. So it's been great to watch them. It's kind of got my juices flowing again. I kind of want to get back coaching. I took a year off this year and kind of regretted it every day of the season. But no, watching these girls play is truly inspiring, and you see the talent. It's just oozing out. So no, it's been a great ride for them. They played extremely well in district and then on the sectional. So sky's the limits for these kids, man. They're headed to state. It's the first time that Rockport sent a 10U team to state. We've had several teams. I've been part of several teams that just stalled out in sectionals, and these girls are the first to advance as a 10U team to the state tournament. So I'm extremely proud of them. And proud of the coach's accomplishments. And man, I just want to sit back, enjoy the ride now, and see if they can finish it off.
Yeah, it's great. I remember a few years ago, maybe 2, 3 years ago, we went down there. You had a team down there. Maddie Dykes was there, and you guys. It was a lot of fun. If you've never been there, the girls are going to play in El Campo. And it's a lot of fun. Great competition out there. I know Coach Mash will talk a little bit more about who they'll play and the teams and so on. But it is a lot of fun. If you get an opportunity, there will be in El Campo. First game, I believe, is at, I don't remember the time, Steve, but I know it's on Friday.
They play the 8 o'clock game on Friday. So there's oh, wait, let me think about that. No, they play the 6 o'clock game. They play the 6 o'clock. So they're going to open up the tournament in style. They'll be the first game. So it's definitely a 6 o'clock game.
So you're hearing it here, and give us a second as we bring the coaches and the players on here, and we can get them all on, and we'll pass it over to Steve, and he'll start the Q&A.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to take these guys a while. There's a bunch of them a little earlier. There's a bunch of them, so they'll figure it out. Hey, Charlie, welcome to the show, kiddo. Where's your glasses? You should have came. You should came on with your glasses, with the big glasses. You should have put those on. Yes.
No.
There it is.
No, don't get them.
All right, we're starting in here. So I think we got the things figured out. He's going to.
You know it's already live, right?
Yes, Coach. That's the only way we could do it. I said when the storm, I took everything down, and I got to go through the process again, and I just forgot. But we're running it off of my link, and then I'm going to share it over to the Pirates Code Sports Network.
Out on Gabriel's face, but he's going to. Somebody can give me the thumb up. Yeah, no, that's what I'm. You know that it's already live. Yeah, he froze.
Is it just Steven that's lagging, or?
Okay. So I'm letting we still got a lot of people still coming in.
Hi, bro.
What's up?
Gabby.
Gabby,
Hey, Lily.
I'm gonna text you, Gabby.
I'm going to text you, Brinley.
Okay.
Wait, we can do that?
Yeah.
Just go down and hit chat. Bye. Wait, what is switch to view gallery?
It shows you everybody.
Oh, bad. Guys. Yeah, I can see everybody.
It is.
Did you text me? Mimi.
What happened?
Coach, we're still missing a few, I think, right?
No, I think we have everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's on, but it's off.
Except for my Hannah and Dad.
9. We're missing just Hannah from earlier.
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Rye.
Yeah,
Hi.
Thank you.
hey, I'm gonna switch over to iPad because I think I'm.
Mamie, you got older.
For real. Hi. Is Mimi? Oh, Mimi's
All
on mute.
right. So, Coach, you have everybody?
Mimi is on mute.
You said you were missing one.
We're missing one, but I think she was driving. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out, and if she on the gallery, so if she definitely comes up, I'll definitely let her in. So, Coach, so I think we got everybody. So again, I apologize. I had to take everything down when the storm came, and so I got to redo the process. But we're already scheduled, so it's coming off of my Facebook, and I'm going to try to pass it over to the Pirates Code Sports Network so it can be seen. I'll try to do that while we're live. If I can't, I'll do it afterwards. So my apologies. But definitely you can catch it. Just go to Gabriel Trevino, the Facebook, and it'll be there. It's general. Anybody can just put my name up, pop it up in there, and it should pop up. And you can watch this live stream podcast through my personal Facebook page. So again, Pirate fans, thank you very much. And those that are joining in to watch this podcast, this is another 2024 Pirates Code podcast. I got the guy that handles all the stuff, softball here in Rockport, Steve Cantu. He's in here. He's going to be doing the Q&A. These girls are.
Steve said he's froze.
He's 10. These girls are 10U. They are going to state. They are state bound. They have a game on Friday in El Campo. Coach Mash will talk more about that. But it's an exciting time. If you love Pirate sports, follow our softball program here. We have been good the last couple of years. A lot of talent every year. This is the future of the Pirates. And I'm telling you, you got to get excited what they've accomplished so far in All Stars and potentially what they could do in this tournament is exciting. They'll be the future. And so we definitely wanted to bring them out with their coaches to talk a little bit about their talent, give them some exposure to the community, the surrounding areas, and just the good things that they're doing. These coaches are doing a phenomenal job. Coach Mash, obviously, is our high school coach, but he's doing a great job here. He's also got some great assistant coaches. Steve Galvan is helping out. He's always around, has a lot of knowledge in softball, always out here helping our youth. That keeps these girls competitive when they get to high school, junior high. His wife, Susie Galvan, also very involved, has been involved for a long time. And their daughter, Sierra Galvan, who's in college but comes back, helps out our youth. Sierra, RF alumni, a couple years ago, was one of the stars pitchers that we had, gave us a deep playoff run. So to have these girls come back when they get time during the summer and work with our youth is great. So again, Coach Mash, thank you for coming on, having the girls. I know it's kind of hard when you got 10 you girls to try to get them on, but we appreciate you coming on and bringing your team. And I'm going to pass it over to Steve now. He's going to take over. He's got some questions for you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Coach, we're going to get things started here. And if you will, please take me through your roster, position by position, and talk to me a little bit about each player.
Okay. First up, we have Charlie Fielding. Charlie plays third base and pitcher for us. She also bats leadoff. These kids, I will actually give them to you, and I'll give them to you in our batting order. It'll be a little easier. Charlie is number 1. Little spitfire, and if you've ever seen Charlie on the bases, she gives me gray hairs and scares the heck out of me. But what she does to me on the bases, I can imagine what the other team feels like because they have to be panicking big time. So that's Charlie. Next we have Hayden. Oh, I'm gonna get, if I can, I'd like to give their nickname too.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Charlie is the Kraken Fielding. Next, we have Hayden Witwicky Zawicki. There she is.
That's a mouthful.
Yes. Hayden bats 2. She is number 24. She plays center field for us. Hayden, I think, is the fastest person on the team. There might be one other girl that says so, has a say in that. But Hayden is our silent assassin. I mean, she will talk anybody else's ear off, but not me. She will not give me 2 words, and she won't even high five me. But I'm getting one. I'll get one day. Next, we have Gabriella Downtown Bobby Brown. She's our catcher. Gabby is number 4, and she bats 3-hole for us. And then batting 4th, we have Rylan Mashed Potatoes Mash. That one's my daughter. She is number 9. She pitches and plays first base. And she would want me to say she's my favorite daughter, but that's debatable too. Who bets? 5th, we have Mahana. I got to find their name. Mahana May Grubert, number 23. Mahana is the bubbliest girl I've ever met. That girl never doesn't have a smile on her face. Mahana plays first base and third base for us. If you need to be cheered up, you just talk to Mahana, and she's never not smiled. Even running the bases, she is always smiling. After that, we have Brinley Big B Cantu. She's number 7. Brinley is our shortstop. And Brinley is also a little spitfire too. She brings an attitude to the game that we love and we really appreciate. Who do we got? Next is Sloan Sissy Craig, number 15. Sissy plays second base and outfield. She's probably, I think, our smallest player, but she has pop in her bat, and she is like a little fireball chihuahua. I mean, she will bite your ankles off. But we love having Sissy out there. She is awesome. After that, we have Kennedy Biscuits Mash. That's this one. Kennedy plays outfield for us. She is number 13. I don't know if I did. Sissy was number 15. I'm sorry, I didn't give hers. Kennedy plays outfield for us. She's our youngest one on our team. Then we have Mamie Da Baby Alston. Probably my favorite nickname of all time. Just how she says it, and she gets it from her brothers. Her brothers are big into pirate football and baseball, and they just nicknamed her Mamie Da Baby Alston. Mamie plays outfield for us, and probably one of the strongest kids on the team, pound for pound. Then we have Madeline Little Duck Aguilar. Madeline Little Duck is number 5. Madeline plays outfield. She got the name Little Duck because her older sister was regular duck or big duck, so she had to go with Little Duck. And then our last one is Lily Bug Collie. Lily's 00. Second youngest on the team. And she plays outfield and pitcher. She can kind of play everywhere, but mostly outfield and pitcher.
So sounds like a pretty good roster. I love all the nicknames. I love that. I think that's awesome. And I've seen them play, and they live up to the hype. That's for sure. Coach, I got a question for. Is Coach Steven on?
Yes, sir, he is.
Coach Steven, I got a quick question for you, bud. How does this team compare to the other teams that you've coached? I know you're a longtime Little League coach. And you went up through the ranks and back down again and came back. How do you compare this team to some of the minor teams you've coached in the past?
Good one. I'll tell you, they're as talented. A team that I've coached. Very proud of these girls. They go out and they work hard every day. In the past, I've had some very talented teams as well. And with pitching, and we have pitching, abundance of pitching on this team, so which is great. It's always awesome to have more than one pitcher, and I think that's the biggest difference between this team and teams I've had in the past. So the switching pitchers, positions, all these girls are very versatile. They play multiple positions, which is great. So yeah, we're fortunate, and it's been a great year, and I've enjoyed this season, and hoping to bang, see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell Susie quit taking selfies in the background. I seen her. You may want to pick up your volume too, Coach Steve. Your volume's a little low. Coach, I'm gonna go back to you with a similar question. I know that I know you're a coach over at the high school, and I'm not sure if you've coached a little. No, you assisted last year. But how does this minor girls team compare to, say, a high school? I mean, are you enjoying it just as much, or how's that?
I'm having the time of my life. It is completely different than coaching boys and high school boys for that. Some of these girls will tell you I get in trouble for some of the things I say because I say stuff to boys that's different than girls, and I got to remember. Oh, I can't say that. I've got a mentality. We want to attack them and stuff. I've told the girls that, we want to step on their throats and do all that. We're not, yes, rip off their heads, spit down their throat. So I have to watch myself sometime, but I am having the time of my life. I love these ladies. I love coaching them and going to work with them every day. It is truly a blessing for me.
Awesome. Hey, can we get Mandy to slide into the camera view real quick? I got a quick question for Coach Mash here. Hello. Hey, I got a question for you, Coach.
Yes,
I watched you in the dugout, and it almost looks painful watching you in the dugout. It almost looks like you're in pain. You're pacing. You're cheering. You're pacing. You're cheering again, and you're coaching the whole while. It looks like you're having a lot of fun. Talk to me about, I don't know, a moment, either in district and sectional, something that you're going to remember forever.
You know, I have to say first, every single one of these girls is a leader. They all have very strong personalities. They all want to, you know, voice what they have to say or do what they want to do. And it's fantastic because one of our parents told us this is the honey badger phase, right? This is the honey badger generation. So they're in it. They're little alpha females, and it's fantastic. And watching them together encourage each other, or trying to get, you know, a girl will walk off and she struck out, and to see another team member come up and say, "Oh, hey, like it's okay, like you'll get it next time," or "Now you see it for the next round," like that's what I really, really appreciate is watching these girls just develop their relationship, because they're going to be playing for the rest of their middle school and high school careers together. You know, these girls are going to play middle school ball and high school ball if that's the route that they go. And that's fantastic because that's lifelong friendships for them. And it's a blessing even more because, you know, I have two girls on the team and they've grown up with these other girls. And now we're playing something together that I know that I get to watch them as they get older play together.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's awesome. It is a blessing, like you said, to watch the growth when you know, take a team from Coach Pitch into minors, and I'm sure you guys are going to be a part of the rest of their little league. It is a true blessing to watch their growth as you know, they continue their. Hey, listen, I got a question for Susie Q right there. I got a question for Susie. Susie, Coach Galvan. I mean, everybody knows all the time and effort you've put into softball in general, not just little league, but also in high school, and also following your daughter in her collegiate. You know, right now she's in college. I got a question for you. How was that? How was that time off, and now you're back and you're coaching little league? What has that experience been for you? I mean, is it just a switch? Like, okay, now I'm back in little league. Let me turn this on, or did it take a while?
No, the switch just flipped on. But I think of all the years with my daughter, and we went through tons of me being very demanding on her. Like, she watched me coach one day, and she's like, "You are so nice to them, Mom. What is wrong with you? That was me. You'd be yelling at me." And I'd say, "It's different. These aren't my kids."
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping the volume is up, but I guess you guys can't really hear us. But it's really good. I like Mandy was saying, all the girls. I think they bring something.
Did we lose him? Is everybody still with me?
Yeah, Steve, I think they froze a little.
Okay. Hey, well, listen. We're going to talk to the stars of the show. I appreciate coaches all the answers, and I think that's awesome. Now we're going to go to the stars. We're going to shine some light on some of these girls right here. So I sent out some questions, so I hope the coaches relayed them to you guys. If not, get ready, set, go. All right. And I got to hear from everybody. Okay. So we're going to go around the horn, and in my screen, the very top player to my left is Miss Charlie over here. So we're going to go to Charlie first. Okay. Our first question is to Charlie. Charlie, who's the loudest player on the team?
I don't know. There's a lot. Salone's pretty loud. I'm pretty loud. Hayden's definitely not loud.
Oh, Hayden's the loudest? Is that what you said? Oh, okay. I get that.
Madeline's loud. Lily's loud. Gabby's loud. A lot of our players are loud, so there's not really a loud person.
Hey, you guys do it. It's a team effort. I love that. Okay. I love that answer. Hey, Biscuit. Can I call you Biscuit?
Yes.
Okay. My next question is for Biscuit. Okay.
Okay.
Who's the funniest? Who's the funniest on the team? Who can really make you laugh without even trying?
Gabby. Gabby, she always makes us laugh with like her positive attitude and everything.
Okay. All right then. I appreciate it. Hayden, Miss Hayden, you next, kid. You ready? You got to turn your microphone on. All right. Hayden, I geared this question specifically towards you because I heard that you love to talk and you love to cheer. What is your favorite cheer of all the softball chants in the dugout? What is your favorite one? And if you can sing it, it's even a bonus.
I don't have a favorite.
Okay, all right. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right, we're going to go over to Brindley. Brindley, same question. What is it, and can you demonstrate your favorite softball dugout cheer?
The
Oh, that's a good one.
the scoreboard.
All right, let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear the scoreboard.
Honestly.
Okay, all right. Okay. Hey, listen, some of these questions are geared up to kind of make you guys laugh, put you on the spot, and some of them are easier questions. You know, I apologize for that. So let me go to who we got here. Little Duck. Yep, you're next on my list, Little Duck. Little Duck, I got a question for you. Who's the best softball player in your family?
My sister.
Get out of here. No way, Jose. No way. No, I'm not buying that one. I'm not buying that one. You are definitely going to be the best softball player in your family. I guarantee you that. All right, you got a little time to grow now, but okay, we'll accept that for now. All right. All right, on to the next question. Who's this? Rylan, I got a question for you, kiddo.
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So my question for you is, oh gosh, where we at? Okay. We'll get a little bit more serious now, Rylan, because you're a serious kid.
No, I'm not.
All right. So talk to me about your most memorable moment thus far, right? Because obviously we plan on having many more memorable memories, all right, going this day. But what's been your most memorable moment so far in tournament play?
It was when I struck the last batter out and we won, so we can go to state.
Yeah, that was it. That was a great one, right? That's a good memory to have. That's awesome. All right, Lilybug, you're up, kiddo. All right, Lilybug, who's your favorite softball player and why?
Allie from Stanford.
Okay. All right. College, I like it.
Because she took the time to sign a ball for me.
Okay, you still have that? That's awesome.
And
all right.
And I took a picture with her.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's cool. Who else we got here? Is that everybody?
Da baby.
And me.
There you go. Mamie the baby. What's up, kid? No, that's
Gabby.
That's Gabby. I see Gabby. I don't see Mamie.
No,
Anyway.
Mamie's at the very bottom of the screen.
Okay. All right. I gotta scroll down then. All right. It's all right. We're gonna go with Gabby. All right, Gabby, you're our catcher, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. So what would you prefer? Throwing somebody out at second base that's trying to steal, or tagging somebody home that's trying to steal home plate? What is your favorite play as a catcher?
Probably tagging somebody at home because, like people always say, you got to protect the home plate from the other team. Can't let them score.
I love that. Hey, listen, you are a weapon back there behind the plate. I watched a lot of you guys' games, and you've got a rocket of an arm. And you've really worked on honing that in. I watched you progress over throughout this year, and you are a true weapon back there. So it's awesome. Actually, when I went to that sectional tournament, I saw a lot of good catching. There was good catching on Palacios. There was a good catcher. What was that other team? They were pretty good, but you really stood out. I thought you did an amazing job out there with your team. So, Mamie, you there, Mamie? There she is. There she is. I see her now. Mamie, who is? Oh no, I better not ask that one. That one's kind of. I don't want to start no fights. Let me see here. Let me see.
Least favorite.
Huh? No, I wasn't gonna. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. All right. Who's your favorite coach on the team, Mamie? Yep.
I don't know if I can answer that.
Put you on the spot.
Uh,
Who's the nicest coach? Let me switch it up.
I don't. Probably Sarah
Sierra?
or Miss Mandy.
I would go with that too.
All right, maybe. Well, great job. Good answer. I got a couple of more questions for the coach, and then we'll bounce back around. Coach Mash, you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's see here. Where am I at? What's been your biggest surprise, Coach? Coaching this minor girls team, making this run. What's been your biggest surprise in tournament play so far?
I think how well the girls have done and how much butt they've kicked.
Mm-hmm.
I knew we had a good team. I thought we had a shot. Last year we got knocked out in the first round in the districts, and I didn't really get to experience this. And I don't know if any of our girls ever have, other than maybe Coach Esteban and Susie and Sierra. But I knew we had a good group of girls. And then when it started showing up with, not scoring on our pitchers at all and putting up 15 runs a game. We challenged girls. I know one game, I think we put up like 4 runs in the first. And I said, all right, I bet y'all can't do it again. And put 5 runs up in the second. And they did. And I said, all right, y'all have done that. Put up 6 runs in the third if you're really good. And they did. And we won 15-0 in 3 innings. So it surprised me. We've outscored, the girls have outscored the opponents 71-5. And that is just impressive to me. I love how much work they put into this and the dedication they're showing.
Awesome. Coach Mandy, what is the rest of the schedule look like the rest of this week? What are we practicing? When are we leaving? How are we leaving? What's going to happen?
So we have batting practice tomorrow night from 5 to 6. That's also where we're all going to kind of get together, get the last minute details of the fundraising that we've been doing all week. We've had a lot of GoFundMes. We've had some raffles that we've been so thankful that so many people have either donated or purchased or, given cash just to support these ladies for travel expenses, because these girls deserve to have their families with them and watch them at state. They put so much work into it, and so have the parents. So we want those parents to be able to come and watch their kids, hopefully win state. So we have batting, and then Friday morning, Coach Mash and myself and the girls will leave early. We have to meet with the committee for the tournament. I think at 1 or 2 we have to be there by. The girls will get in El Campo by 2. We're very blessed. Max actually donated 20 brisket sandwiches and chips and drinks. So the girls will have some lunch before we get to El Campo and before we even start the tournament. So that'll be amazing. And then first game is at 6 o'clock on Friday. And then win or lose, we play Saturday. But, I have confidence that these ladies will pull through and win. And so then we get a break on Sunday, maybe a little bowling, maybe a little fun time with our friends. And then Monday's championship game. And I think these girls can really, really take it.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yes, I do too. Coach Mash, is there any pool parties planned?
Absolutely not. They're planned for Monday at midnight, hopefully by the time we've finished this thing off.
Yeah. Coach Galvan, I'm going to ask you a question, Coach Galvan. Did you ever take a team to state, Coach Galvan?
Nope. Never did.
Have not. So this would be your first state appearance or first?
My first state appearance.
Okay.
So
Okay, what a career. Hey, you get this flag, Coach Stephen, they might build a statue for you.
Yeah.
For all of y'all. All right. Like I said earlier, no minor girls team has advanced to state. That includes me and Maddie Dykes. We've all failed at the sectional division, and I had to throw her name out there because I know she's probably saying something negative. So we have never at that age group taken a team to state. So hey, you guys, Coach Mash, do you know much about the opponents that were down there seeing the 3 other teams? Do you know anything about the other opponents?
No, not as much as I knew about the teams for district and sectionals. I believe one's Kirbyville. Well, Kirbyville, who we play, don't really know a lot about them. And we have, I think, Burleson County, and I still don't even know the 4th team. They haven't posted it or updated it, so there's not a lot of info I can get.
Okay, understand that. Where's Charlie at? Charlie, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So Charlie, you win state. All right. Say you go and you win state as a 10-year-old. All right. Are you gonna rub it in your sister's face, Charlie? Are you gonna make her life miserable?
Oh, you betcha I will.
You betcha. That's awesome. Hey, man. Well, I think you guys got a really good chance. Go up there. We're proud of you regardless. All right. Rockport is proud of you girls. I'll be making a trip down there. And to watch the game, maybe even stream, Gabriel. I don't know. We might do something. But
hey, Steve,
yes,
is there like a restriction to stream it, or can we Coach Mash, do you know? There is.
There is.
Okay.
Yeah. There are rules against streaming the games, as far as going live on them. You're not supposed to. It's not for profit, that type of thing. Families can go down there and record the game. So I'm a family member. I got a niece that's involved, and I may record her at bats along with everybody else's. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? That is not illegal. So well, we're gonna see how that goes. But I definitely opened up my schedule, so I can definitely attend a few games. So so we'll see how that works out.
Hey.
Gabriel, you got any more questions, Gabe?
Yeah, Steve. I just wanted to say I'm probably going to be out there as well. Coach Mash, I know it's hard to get all the girls, but while you're up there after every game, when the game ends, like Friday, you guys are playing, win or lose, after the dust settles for a few minutes, do you mind coming on the podcast again just to kind of give an update on what we're doing? We want to give these girls as much publicity as we can right now. So if you don't mind, Coach, I've got your number. I can send you a message, or you can let me know just a couple of questions I'll have for you. If Steve can come on, jump on, just kind of recap the game, just kind of talk a little bit about it. If there was any great performances from any of the girls that just stood out, definitely like to give them props as well. Are you willing to come on after the game, say like Friday and Saturday, regardless of what happens, to talk a little bit about the game?
Of course, yes, sir. I'd be glad to come on.
Sounds good. So we'll have Coach Mash here. And again, I apologize. Once we get off, I'll try to share this over to the Pirates Cove. I took the whole thing down when the storm came. I forgot to, do all of the beginning processes. I've had it set up for a few years now. So I'll have to do that, and then I'll share it over. I had to put it on my personal page, but I'll definitely get that over to the Pirates Cove. And again, for everyone, Coach Mash, I know your wife's in charge of this. Are you guys still taking donations as of right now?
Yes, sir. We are doing donations right now. We will take it all the way up until it's time to go.
And where can they send money? Do they have to get a hold of you? Is there something? What do they do if someone wants to donate some money for the girls?
You can do Cash App or Venmo to any one of the players' parents that have it. All that money that's donated to any player gets distributed to all the girls evenly, so that travel expenses, team dinners, things like that can be paid for. We also have a GoFundMe page on Facebook. They can also donate there as well. But anything, you can reach out to any of us on Facebook, or if you have my number or any of their numbers, we'll stop by and pick it up, because anything will help these girls, and we greatly appreciate everyone that's donated and helped so far.
Absolutely. So again, Pirate fans, whatever you can give, of course, it takes a whole community. These girls have worked hard, as you've heard. Steve Cantu say no Rockport minor team has ever made it to state. This is the first one. They've worked hard. You've got to work hard every day to get to this point. And so anything will help with traveling expenses. The championship game, I think I heard, was on Monday. So that is the whole weekend. So anything that businesses, if you're willing to donate, parents, friends, anybody from the community, you heard here, you can get a hold of somebody. They'll come pick it up. But let's give as much as we can to this team that hopefully when it's all said and done, they'll be the last team standing. Girls, I do want to say I've been doing this podcasting here for quite some time. It's always an honor to have you guys on here. I'm glad you guys could come. Just know that the community of Rockport definitely supports you. I'm definitely going to try to make that trip up there. But give it your best and have some fun. That's the most important thing. And win or lose, you're champions in the eyes of this community. But we wish you nothing but the best and hope that you're the last team standing. Coach Mash, Susie, Steve Galvan, and Sierra. I know Sierra can be here, but good luck, guys. You've done a great job attending you. It's not always easy to get to this point. I'm sure it's been one crazy season, but you're here. You've done great with the patience that you have had to have to teach these girls. What excites me when I see this for the coaches, because it's all on a volunteer basis, how much we care about our youth and everything that we're doing now for these girls now, whether they win or don't, but in the future, as they get into middle school and varsity and high school, this is the future. And right now it looks bright for Rockport-Fulton Pirates softball. So thank you again, Susie, Steve, Coach Mash, your wife, Sierra, everything that you're doing, the time that you're putting in for these girls to get better at the sport that they love. Coach Mash, I'm going to give you, the coaches, the final word here. I'll go to Susie and Steve first. Galvan, anything you guys want to add before we let you go?
No, just if you guys have fun, just come up to El Campo, just an hour and a half away, and support the girls.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for everything that you do. Coach Mash, not sure if your wife would like to have anything, but I'll give you guys the final word. Anything you want to add before we let you go?
I want to say thank you to the girls, the parents for loaning me your daughters for the last 2 months or so. I appreciate it. And my coaches, Susie, Estevan, Michael, Mandy, Sierra, and even some kids that have been coming out to help us. Some of these softball girls, Kalia and Maddie, even Duke, they've come out and helped these girls and shown them the way. And they've been a big help. So that you're right, the entire community is out helping us. And I want to say thank you to all of them. And thank you guys for having us on here.
Absolutely. And again, just a reminder that Friday is the first game Rockport will be playing in El Campo. If you want to take the drive out there, I'm sure the coaches and the girls would appreciate it. But if not, I think Steve's going to try to get some live video out there. So you can definitely tune in if you can do that, if you can't make it out there. But we definitely like to have as many people travel out to El Campo to support these girls, special time and their lives. And if they can be the last team standing, what a special moment that'll be. And we definitely want to wish them luck. Steve, I'll pass it over to you, Cantu, to get the final word. But not sure if any of the girls want to say anything before we let them go.
I'm going to make them say something right now, Coach. I want everyone to turn on their mics. Everybody turn on their mics.
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on.
Hi.
Little duck. Okay, you got it. Okay, hey, listen, this is what I want you guys to do for me. All right? I want all you guys to give me a 2 bits. All right? All right? Give me a 2 bits. All right, and we're sending this directly to all these Pirates fans out here, all the little league kids, everybody out there, everybody out here. All right, we want to say it loud and proud because we need their support, right? We need their support. So I want to hear 2 bits out of everybody today, and then I'll pass it over to Gabriel. and then we can close it out on that. Okay. All right, Gabriel, we're gonna do a 2 bits real quick.
Tell
All
tell
right.
us when to go.
2 bits. 4
Bits.
6 bits.
Bits. $1.
All for the Pirates. Stand up.
Stand up and holler.
All right, wait a minute. All right, that was terrible. All right, let's get a little bit more organized. All right, Rainey's gonna give us the countdown. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And when she hits 3, everybody together, nice and loud. Let's get all that support. All right, Sean.
1, 2, 3.
2 bits. 4 bits. 6 bits. $1. All for the Pirates. Stand up, holler.
And then
And if you
All
can't hear
right,
us,
all right. All right, let's go, Rockport. Let's go. Let's get out here and
Okay,
let's
Mammy,
support
we've
this
heard you
team.
enough.
All right, Coach, over to you, Gabe.
Yes, and one more time, Pirate fans, if you get an opportunity, first game Friday, 8 o'clock, I believe is what I was told, in El Campo. Not sure exactly. Coach, do you
6
got the
o'clock.
opponent? 6 o'clock, I'm sorry. That's 6 o'clock, not 8 o'clock. Coach, do you know who you're playing on Friday?
Kirbyville.
Kirbyville. So definitely go out there. It is a drive, but I tell you, I was out there when Steve was coaching, when we went out there for sectionals, I believe it was. It is a lot of fun, great competition. And I know that the girls would appreciate the support, but if you can't make it, tune in to follow Steve. If he can get some shots, it goes live, definitely support the Pirate softball team, this minor team that's very special, doing some great things at a very young age. And I'll just say this, when they're this young and they're this good, and you heard Coach Mash talk about, what he has seen and how the growth has been, it's exciting to see. They're still very young, still a lot to learn, but you got to get excited. I got excited about softball about 4 years ago and been following them, and the sport has grown on me. So to see these young girls and the talent that we have in the other divisions, it excites me to see what these girls are going to do in the next 5 to 6 years and beyond in their high school careers. So girls, once again, from the Pirates Coast Sports Network, good luck. Hopefully no one gets injured, and I hope we're the last team standing. And if you guys come back and win it all, we'll definitely want you guys to come back, come on the podcast, talk about the experience. And I don't know, maybe Steve Cantu will get things together and have a parade for you. I've seen him doing once. You might be able to do it again.
All right, all right.
All right, Coach Mash. Go ahead, Steve. You got anything to say?
No, that's it, guys. I was just saying bye. I appreciate it.
All right, Steve, can't you just stay on because I got to talk to you. But Coach Mash, thank you very much. Good luck. Coach Galvan, good luck. Susie, good luck. We'll see you out there. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, ladies. Bye, Dookies.
Bye.
Weirdo.
Bye.
bye.
All right, log off.
Period.
You can log off, right?
Okay. Dad.
Come on, Mash. Bye.
Okay, so once again, I know we still got somebody on there, but Steve, just a great moment. I know you know a lot about these tournaments. I know you've been out there. We've seen video where they try to throw you into the pool and girls get really, really crazy. It's great, but on the serious note, going in, Steve, because you've been to these tournaments, what's it like for Coach Mash and Coach Galvan to go in really not knowing anything about the opponents? Is that an advantage? They don't know us, we don't know them, or do you want to go in with knowing something about these teams?
Well, I was always a glutton for punishment, and I would do everything I can to try to find something on the team. And honestly, it just meant more sleepless nights, Now in hindsight, I probably would have went into these games a little looser, you know what I'm saying? Without trying to just absorb all the information that I can find. So I think it's a good move on Coach Mash's part. And I honestly think that even if he had the information, I don't think that he would send that over to the girls because, that could give them a psychological disadvantage, sometimes. So I think it's fine. to go in there and your girls, their capabilities. Listen, all three of these other teams, they're going to be the best of the best. It's going to be high competition. You know what I'm saying? So no matter who your draw is, they got there for a reason. They got to the state tournament for a reason. So they're going to be really competitive teams. What I like about this team is that they have, they got a couple of pitchers. They got, 3 or 4 pitchers they can go to. So, a lot of these games, it comes down to pitching. So I think Coach Mash has a great lineup that sets them up for, long play, long games, you know what I'm saying? Extra inning games where you might have to burn a pitcher, you know what I'm saying? So the girls are really set up well. Their defense is solid. Their offense, when it's on, it's on. They have hitters up and down the lineup. Everybody can really produce. But I think they could really hang their hat on their defense and their pitching. I think they're going to do well. So I'm excited for the team. Like I said, competition is going to be high, but I think our girls in district play and in sectional play is really setting them up to do great things. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make it out there. Hopefully on Friday, I can drive out to El Campo, catch the game. I definitely enjoyed it when I went out there to support and watch your team out there when you had them. But again, Pirate fans, if you get an opportunity, there's still some time to donate. They got a GoFundMe page as well. Anything helps. Parents got to go out there. They probably got to stay the night. It's hard to travel back and forth. And so I don't know if someone will stay, but anything that the community can give out for the team. I know it's greatly appreciated by the coaches and the players and the parents, right? Anything helps. When we get to this point, we need the support of the whole community of Rockport-Fulton to get these girls down there where they can stay, be comfortable, and to give them an opportunity to come back with a state title. Wow, at 10U, Steve, and to be able to be the last team standing, that is something special. And that's what our girls here at Rockport have the opportunity. So definitely, I got plans to get out there on Friday. I'll definitely talk to you, Steve, before Friday. See if we can maybe meet up there, but I'm definitely planning on going out there. Again, game time starts at 6 o'clock Friday, first game in this tournament. Steve, thanks a lot, man. I always appreciate you coming on. Like I said, Steve takes care of all of our softball. We'll be back on the 31st of this month on Wednesday to talk RF Pirate football, youth football. So we're gonna have a podcast this year. Really excited about that, to talk about what we're doing at on the other side, on the gridiron. Steve will be on. We'll have the coaches on as well, head coaches from each division, to kind of break down their teams or rosters. So I'm really looking forward to that and streaming that. We'll talk more about that as we go. But Steve, I look forward to having you on the 31st, man. Thanks a lot for coming on again. Have a great night. I know you're a busy guy doing multiple of things. And I'll see you out at the tournament, hopefully on Friday.
Hey, appreciate it, Gabe. I see you.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
On the flip side. All right.